Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be a next 6-month reading, so it's going to be from now until the end of the year. Really, it's for whenever you watch it until the end of the year here, Aquarius. But we're going to jump. I'm going to take both of these cards, number one. But we're going to jump right in here and just see what is going on for you. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time here, Aquarius. But let's see here, Aquarius. I do feel like there could be a surprise move for some of you here, but let's see. Yeah, definitely. I definitely feel like for some of you that there could be a surprise move. You could be, and maybe you're saying I'm not moving, but I feel like for some of you there is going to be like a surprise move over the next couple of years here. I would say it's funny that I just said that, because, this is for the next 6 months from now until the end of the year, till the end of 2021, if you're watching this in the future. But I do feel like it could be over the next couple of years that there could be a surprise move. This is going to be a good thing, I feel already, if that is coming in for you. But you start off here with the embracing card and the going forward card here. So I feel like you're on a path. You have 2 sixes here in this first diagonal right here. And I love 2 sixes. To me, 2 sixes, especially if they come up in the same row, column, diagonal, doesn't matter. To me, it says that you're moving in the right direction. You're going kind of the right way. And you have these 7 of Wands. It's like you've made your mind up about something here, Aquarius, or you will, if you haven't already, you will be making your mind up about something over the next 6 months. And this is the right direction for you to go in, is what this going forward card is saying. You have the the Strength card, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 6 of Wands. In a lot of ways, you have the Strength card. So this is a card of patience. I feel this waiting energy. I feel like you've been trying to figure things out. I'm kind of getting 2-3 things here. For some of you, I feel like you have put a situation on pause because things were moving too quickly. This could be a relationship here for some of you, not all of you. And it's like you put something on pause here. It's like you had to gather your thoughts. It's like things were just kind of a little bit too chaotic. That's the energy I'm getting here. So if you did put something on pause, the Chariot to me says you will be picking it up again for some of you. For others, I feel like this is something that you're going to be accomplishing here. I feel you need to realize that something is for you here, Aquarius. I don't remember who I said it to, but a month ago or so, I did a reading where I was saying that basically, if you are destined to do something, if there is something that is in your soul contract or whatever, I don't really think we have soul contracts, but if you have something that's in your soul contract, or if there's something that is meant for you, it's like it doesn't matter how much competition there is, it doesn't matter the obstacles or anything that is in the way. It's like if you're committed to doing something, then it will be done. is what this reading is saying. And I feel like you need to realize that here, because I'm getting this energy of really needing to kind of accomplish something. Again, the Strength card to me is a display of strength. It is you doing something that gets you a lot of attention. It is you standing out in some way. And you have the Ace of Pentacles and 6 Wands. It's like you will be victorious. Strength to the Chariot. You will be victorious. Strength, 6 of Pentacles to the 8 of Wands. You will be victorious. Plain and simple. 8 of Wands is a quick conclusion, but 8 of Wands is a positive conclusion. 8 of Wands is a success. So I feel there's a lot of success coming in for you over the next 6 months here, Aquarius. Ace of Pentacles I'm getting an offer on, but I'm not really sure what that offer is yet. So let's dig into this and see what kind of offer this is. You have the Knight of Wands here. Yeah, a lot of back and forth energy. Like I said, I feel this chaotic energy on the Strength card, where it's like if you put something on pause, something was too inconsistent, or at least in your head. I feel this kind of ping pong energy going back and forth here, where it's like you were going back and forth on an idea. If this is a person, it could be the person you were dealing with as well, Aquarius. Yep, 2 of Pentacles, juggling, going back and forth here. And the Wheel of Fortune. Like I said, you can't make this stuff up, Aquarius. This first row is exactly what I said. It's like something is your destiny. The Wheel of Fortune is your destiny. It is your destiny. It is your personal vision for your life. It is where you see your life going. And the wheel is always spinning. But, again, the wheel, it spins in both directions. And if you don't control the wheel, then it just spins all over the place. But if you do, then then it spins towards your destiny. It spins towards your, kind of purpose or your life purpose, whatever you want to call it. To control the wheel, snake is your answer here. The snake here represents your vibrations. So controlling your destiny with your vibrations or with your thoughts, whatever you want to call it, would be a really good idea for you. Like I said, I feel that something is destined for you over the next 6 months. It's kind of like I don't. I don't like saying this because I don't really feel like anything is out of our control, but I feel like something is kind of like destined to happen in your life. And Chariot kind of says that as well. Next, you have this Observer card. What are you observing, though? I feel like you need to imagine things. I feel like you need to observe things that could be happening in your life. You have this Imagine card. In this Observer card, look, how crazy is this? The Observer card, he's looking up to that moon there, and you have the same moon on this card. It's a different color, but, it's basically the same moon. And there's a person here who has a string tied around the moon. The moon, to me, can represent our imagination, things that we desire to have in our lives. But the moon says we need to bring those things down to earth. And the Observer card, I feel like, is saying you need to start looking for kind of like the little things that are showing you that you're moving in the right direction, or that what you want is actually coming in for you. I feel like paying attention to things. Sometimes I think like we manifest something, like maybe we manifest money and we ignore it. We don't say like, thank you, universe, for bringing me that money. And I feel like a simple way to, get more abundance is to simply see it and to acknowledge it and be like, I manifested that. Just that simple. It's like, then the universe is like, okay, here's a bunch more stuff, right? You have the Chariot, the Six of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles here. Major victory coming in for you here, Aquarius. This is like, the glow up is real in your reading, because Nine of Pentacles is like pre-Empress energy. It is, it's the minor arcana version of the Empress. The Chariot is a card of your destiny as well. Chariot is a card of as above, so below, and normally there's like stars in the canopy of the Chariot, and he has 2 moons on his shoulders, 2 moons right here with those cards, and it's like a card of as above, so below. So for a lot of you, I feel like you are manifesting things very quickly. I also feel that this is saying that, again, there is an element of mystery with the Chariot, because normally there are 2 sphinxes on the Chariot, which represent mystery. But it's kind of like those sphinxes are also like the universe guiding you on your path. It really is supposed to represent the fact that, those 2 sphinxes represent external circumstances, things that could be seemingly getting in your way of the things that you want. But really, it says you can be victorious no matter what is going on around you, and no matter what you want to accomplish. You just have to commit. 7 of Wands right here. 7 of Wands is a card of conviction. It says, like, when you know that you know that something is for you, you will be successful, plain and simple. You have again, Six of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles says take the first step, I feel. Six of Pentacles to me is like planting seeds. It's like a card of, wanting to have a harvest in the future. And look at this right here. Three of Pentacles in the same row. And there's a big flower on that card. So it's like you are manifesting things very, very quickly here, Aquarius, in your life. But it's like you need to take the first step with the Six of Pentacles. And you have the Nine of Pentacles, another card of a harvest, a card of like good things coming in for you here. So I really, I like this a lot. In a lot of ways, I feel that like you have the opportunity to live a life that you probably never dreamed or imagined you could, but it is going to require work. Again, obviously, if you plant seeds, you have to water them, you have to take care of the soil, you have to pull up the weeds and all that other stuff. But I don't know, I like this. Aquarius, this is like your destiny, this whole entire reading. But let's see what we have here. You have the Magician. The Magician is actually driving the chariot. On a traditional chariot, the chariot driver, he's holding this wand right here. He's holding the wand that the Magician is also holding. So it's kind of like the Magician starting his journey. The Magician represents needing to take action. So it's time for you to get started. You have the High Priestess here. The Death card wanted to pop out there. We'll take it. I feel like you need to trust your intuition. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign as well. Could be a Scorpio or Pisces if you're looking for love. Could be any sign, but they just show up right there. Definitely going through a major transformation. It's kind of like the sun is coming up. You have the sun rising on this going forward card, and you have the sun right here rising between the 2 pillars that are on the moon. So definitely kind of like a new day dawning for you. And you have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, in a lot of ways, I feel like this is talking about wise use of your resources. Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. This is an energy of needing to kind of really use your use your resources to expand your resources, if that makes sense. This could be financial. It doesn't have to be as well. Like maybe you want to grow your friendship circle. It says maybe your friends have people you don't know, and you could make friends with them, right? To me, this is about creating total abundance in your life. And it's really saying that it's like you have to start from where you are, right? So some of you might be saying, like, I want to start a business, but I don't have any money. It's like, well, plenty of people have started businesses that don't have money. So it's like you have to start with what you got. And this energy right here is saying, if you do that, Eight of Wands, you will be successful, plain and simple here, Aquarius. So this is very nice. I do feel that the Magician, he is kind of like pointing towards the Seven of Wands. So like I said, I know it sounds dumb, but I feel if you know that if you are committed to manifesting something in your life, you will manifest it very quickly. Seven of Wands just requires us to have the belief that we can do something. And really, that's pretty much it. Next, you have the Dolphin card. This card says remember to have fun. So for some of you, I feel you do need to remember to enjoy yourself, do things you enjoy, have fun. If you're working hard, play hard as well. It's kind of like looking at both sides of life. So yeah, that's really pretty much all I'm getting here on this card. Yeah, you have the Ace of Cups. Definitely love coming in for you as well. So if you're hoping for love, like again, if you were put on pause or if you kind of like paused a relationship due to too much overthinking or, whatever, I feel you could be kind of like moving that forward again, or you could just be allowing love into your life here, I feel. You have the Seven of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands here. This is like quick success coming in for you here, Aquarius. The Seven of Wands, again, says you need to know that something is for you and you will be successful. It is a card of kind of conviction. Again, it's like your beliefs or what you believe. And it's like the deeper you believe something, the more likely it's going to be that you will be successful. Three of Pentacles, card of quality work. So it does say that you are working hard at this time, I feel. I also feel like it is saying that you are going to be recognized for the work that you're doing. And Eight of Wands is a quick success. Some of you, I do feel, could be moving, like I said already, with that Eight of Wands. If you are moving, there are going to be a lot of benefits. Eight of Wands, to me, is kind of like a card that says, it is a card of moving, and it says if you do move, there will be additional benefits that move. Chariot as well, same thing. Chariot is definitely a moving card. But let's see where this is going. You have the King of Cups. Some of you could be committing to a water sign, like I said. So, and there could be a new beginning with a water sign here. You have all three water sign cards. You have Death card, High Priestess, and the Chariot. So it could definitely be a water sign that you are dealing with. Seven Wands, like knowing that that someone is right for you. So I feel like when you meet this person, if you haven't already met them, then it's like you will just know that someone is right for you if you are looking for love. King of Cups with the Seven of Wands as well. It doesn't matter what you're trying to accomplish. If you see something as your destiny, King of Cups is about using your emotions to kind of create something in your life, coming up with the Wheel of Fortune, using your vibes. So I would just keep it positive. The Seven of Wands and the King of Cups, like that would be like a very deep-held belief that you have. So I feel like the deeper you believe something, the more likely it is that you will manifest it. So I would work on that over the next 6 months. You have the Nine of Wands with the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Major is definitely a victory coming in for you here, Aquarius. Really nice reading is what I'm going to say here. This could be communication coming in from a distance as well. I do feel some of you could be getting long-distance communication, but it feels like a job or a business to me. Some of you could be like working with another country or something like that, like working with a foreign location as far as business is concerned. I do get that, and I would say it's going to be successful, whatever it is you're doing. For others, this is just moving, and Ace of Swords says it will be a victory. I do get like the juggling thing. I was kind of talking about this at the beginning of the reading. I was getting like somebody couldn't make up their mind or indecision going on here. Ace of Swords could say that like some sort of sacrifice needs to be made. So again, if you put a person on pause in a relationship, or if they did, it's like a decision. They have to make a sacrifice with the Ace of Swords, or you do, but it will lead to a victory. So I would say, go for it. It's kind of like, I feel like if you were dealing in a relationship with indecisive energy, it could be, again, about a sacrifice. There's a palm frond on one side, olive branch on the other. And this card, it kind of represents needing to sacrifice one thing to have something else. So some of you could be dealing with a person, or you are the person that needs to release one thing so that you can have something much greater. But overall, this is a very good reading. It's pretty simple. I feel like there's no reason to drag it out. I feel like you're going in the right direction. Part of me feels like this is your destiny as well. It's like there's this element of kind of like the universe guiding you, especially with that Chariot. Because again, those two Sphinxes, normally on a traditional chariot, they are not like tied up to the chariot. There are no reins on those Sphinxes. And it kind of represents the fact that the universe is guiding you through a change or, towards something. So this is like your destiny, Aquarius, and you will be victorious. I do feel like you could be getting news or communication from a person. Again, if you're looking for love, definitely love coming in for you over the next 6 months if you want it, is what I would say. Because the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Swords is like communication that we have to accept. So if you want love, I would just be open to it, plain and simple. But this looks really nice. So thank you for being here, Aquarius. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. Also, feel free to like and subscribe. Really appreciate the support, but thank you, and definitely enjoy the next 6 months.